Hello Leo, Suns, Moons, and Risings. I'm Zayleigh and welcome to your August 2023 prediction video. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're watching this, I want to say thank you for still continuing to support my channel. I know I've been gone for a while. I was traveling in Alaska, moving, a lot of things happening. So I'm going to get started with your numerology cards and we're going to see what overall message we have for you. Oh, that was a really abrupt one that came out. This will be the overall message for you, and then we're going to get into the tarot portion of your reading. All right, we have number 41, self-discipline. So it looks like this is a month where if you guys are wanting to break habits that you have and you are, you haven't fully released or changed certain things that you have wanted to change in the past, this is a really good month to kind of focus your intention on those things. So asking yourself, what ways can I be more disciplined, whether that be more productive with what you're doing with your time overall, it could be different. I'm just going to give a few different examples for the different people watching, but self-discipline could be anything from the things you're putting in your body. It could be having discipline to go to the gym when you don't want to go. It could be going out for walks and moving your body. It could be breaking past limiting thought patterns that have kind of kept you in a place where you're not really doing the things that you want to do. So say you're like, oh, I've been wanting to fill in the blank, right? Start that book or start that channel or network more, or talk to this person, or, get out and start dating. All of those things are a good example because it shows that you guys have discipline this month, or if you choose to have discipline this month, it's definitely there for you. So let me shuffle these tarot cards and then we will get started with the tarot portion of your reading. The first cards we have here are really telling me that you guys are, how I kind of mentioned, if you wanted to go out and you wanted to network more, or you wanted to talk to somebody, maybe in regards to your business or your finances, this is a good time for you guys to do that. With the Eight of Wands here, it shows movement in that area of your life. Being able to, also if you guys are students, you could be going back to school literally and learning. That's a very basic general message, but if it's not that, you guys are more focused on your resources and how working with other people could actually benefit not only you, but them as well. It's a very reciprocal energy. So with that Eight of Wands here, it shows a lot of communication. A lot of communication with people, with friends, with people you want to network with, people that you want to connect with overall. And for a lot of you guys, I definitely feel like this is business related. With the moon showing up here, I really feel that just use your intuition with the connections that you're making, because not everybody has the same intentions, you know what I'm saying? So using your intuition as far as the things that you maybe don't fully see, right? So when you first meet somebody, you're not going to know exactly what their intentions are, what kind of person they are, things like that. So with the moon here, and then the Five of Cups in reverse is right after. And that shows, you're not really, I feel like maybe you were in a time period where there was certain things that was kept you like reflecting on the past or sad about the past, something to do with things that have happened before. Whereas I definitely see you moving out of that. You can also be quite literally using the moon cycles to release. I believe the full moon is on the 1st. So, which reminds me, happy birthday. I'm so sorry. I usually say that in the beginning of the video. That's a fail. But anyways, yeah, I just want to say that, so the full moon will be on the 1st, and that will be a good time for you guys to like kind of release anything from the past that you've been holding on to. It's just, that's one of the best things to do with the moon cycles, especially as it gets to its fullest potential, and then it starts, you know, going back into the new moon phase. So releasing that, but it's a good thing because I don't see you guys stuck on anything. You know, you're definitely looking at things in a way where you're kind of, I feel like acceptance, you know what I mean? You're accepting things the way that they are, and you're able to release those things. This is one interesting message I really feel, is the Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Cups reversed. And when I first saw this, it just really, it made me feel like you're not willing to continue relationships that aren't working for you. You know, the Two of Cups in reverse are people that are relationships that are kind of more one-sided. So you have an opportunity, because I can't say that every single person that watches this video is going to choose to not continue relationships that aren't working with them, you know? But if you choose, you can change certain dynamics with people. It doesn't have to be like ending a whole relationship or whatever, but it could be that there's the wheel, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in a favor that's going to benefit you and your relationships to hopefully get them to be more harmonious. And you also have a choice to make if you want to continue relationships that aren't really working for you. There's a couple different messages there, so just take it how it resonates for you. But with the Two of Cups, because I really see that if you do continue to, like, say you have friendships, a relationship, a partnership, family members, whatever it may be, work colleagues, and you're continuing to put your energy and your time and your effort into certain relationships that you know are one-sided, that the same thing is actually going to continue to happen. It's a karmic cycle, right? So it's just going to keep going around and around. And then, which is real interesting, because then we have the Death card here. So there may be some endings in certain relationships, and if it's not the actual full relationship, there's a changing and there's a shifting in the dynamic of that relationship. So maybe you keep someone as your friend, but you don't keep them as close of a friend. Maybe you put some distance between you and your coworkers, right? Because you're setting those boundaries for yourself, because that's going to benefit you, and you're going to see a lot of changes and shifts in that area. I also see, this kind of came out just like this actually, but the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, which with this, I feel like how it kind of came out, because I look at how cards come out. Are they coming out reversed? Are they coming out upright? With the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, you are making decisions about what is worth your time and your focus, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about, you know, a routine. I think of, when I look at the Eight of Pentacles as just a singular energy, a card right here, right, with a message. It's somebody who's very dedicated, someone who wakes up at 7 a.m. in the morning and they're like, all right, I have this whole day planned out for myself, and now I'm going to get to it. You know, it's not like, oh, but then you add this Two of Swords and it's like, how do I want to spend this time? What do I want to invest in? What am I investing myself in? You know, so this could be, like I said, with relationships or just your time in general. How are you spending your time? With that self-discipline card, getting really clear, I think, is what's going to help you. Getting clear on what it is that you want. And that sounds really simple, but how many people do you know that you can just ask? Sometimes I ask people basic questions, and I'll say, I mean, it's not basic questions, but they're questions to make people think about things. Like if money and your skill or level or whatever you think about something wasn't there, like what would you do with your life? And you can ask people that. It's really interesting to see their answers, because everyone's so different. So everybody wants something else, but you'll really get a sense of what you want. Just start questioning yourself, start asking yourself those questions, and then having the discipline to actually follow through with them. And you know, I see that you guys have a lot going on, because when we start out the month with the 8 of Wands, it just shows that there's a lot of energy. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of messages. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of, especially paired with that 3 of Pentacles, you know, so being able to focus and get the things done that you want to get done. And even I'm getting, if health and fitness is one of your goals, that you having the discipline to do it, but maybe connecting with other people that you go to the gym with, you know what I mean, or go on hikes with. Say you join a hiking group, or because it does show there's a physicality to this. So even when I look at this card, not only is the heart chakra here, but it's also this sacral chakra, however you want to say it. That's the color of the sacral chakra, and combined kind of with the root on the edges, but it really looks to me like your sacral chakra, your creativity, how you're spending your energy, you know? So I feel like the message here, one of the biggest messages, is getting more clear about what it is that you want in your relationships, in your friendships, in your, maybe your business, and also overall how you're investing your time. All right. And once you do that, we're ending the month here with the Emperor. And the Emperor is the perfect example of somebody that is so, you know, disciplined. Someone with so much structure and balance. It's even the number 4. And the number 4 represents structure, balance, of being able, like a very structured and stable foundation for something. And also with the red cloak here, we see someone that's very grounded, getting out into nature, doing things where you are moving your body while also keeping yourself grounded. This is the Aries energy. Aries have a lot of passion. You know, Aries, if you have Aries friends, they have a lot of passion, and they're not afraid to go after the things that they want. So being able to, I mean, that's the positive side of Aries. Like I said, there's, you know, me studying astrology, there's negative and positive. There's different traits to everything. So not that it's negative or positive, whatever, it doesn't matter. But there's different sides to every sign, right? There's a duality. But the positive side, you know, what the true Emperor embodies is a leader. It's somebody who's very much in their power, and it's because they know their worth. So this would be, I mean, that is perfectly goes well with this card. Self-discipline. I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. I actually live by a farm now. So they're like doing farm stuff over there a lot. You know, it's like a pretty big farm. So thank you for our veggies, but yeah, it sometimes gets a little bit loud. So I think that the main message here is really like, this is your season, right? It's Leo season. So this is not only, it's all about you guys and showing yourselves and really showing your Leo energy, celebrating your birthdays, super good time for you guys. But I think that if I were to give you just a suggestion, if you want to take overall one thing from this reading, I would say to get clear on what it is that you want. So going forward, like, you know, as you celebrate your birthday, if you already have, or if you are still going to, getting really clear on what you want to see in the next year is really going to help you. And then start taking the steps to do that. One little baby step at a time. Doesn't even matter. It's not how much you're doing every single day, but it's what are you doing. So at least it's better to do a tiny bit of something every day than not do it at all and then, you know, procrastinate or say, oh, I'll get to that later. Chances are you're not going to get to that later. And if you are, then you're going to look back and say, wow, why didn't I start this way sooner? You know? So really looking at your relationships and your relationship with yourself, of course, because we have self-discipline, and your connections with other people and where you're investing your time, specifically your time and your energy. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So with the Two of Pentacles, that shows, you know, juggling. It's interesting, we had Three of Pentacles coming out on one of the first cards, and then we have Two of Pentacles, which is that like, whoa, I have so much going on here. What am I gonna do? Another message I'm getting is ask for help. You know, if you need help from other people, or if you need help learning something, say you do have a business or something you want to do, connecting with other people and saying, hey, I really like what you do in your business, or I want to do something like that. Can you give me some tips? I feel that that can kind of get the momentum going and get you going on the way to this Emperor energy, which is beautiful. So I think that's all for you guys. I really hope that you're doing well, and I send you guys a lot of love. If you like this video, please comment. Let me know you like it. I love to read your comments, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a beautiful month, and happy birthday. Bye.